Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86. Here you will find everything from your favorite characters from anime, series or movies such as figures, statues, trading cards, and other limited special edition items. I will show you everything that is included. For example, we will discuss the design of the box, how it's packaged, the design of the figure, the articulation points, the accessories that are included, and we will see our favorite characters in special scenes. And you never know, you might see other characters make special guest appearances, so you can decide whether it's worth getting or not. Subscribe and join me on new weekly adventures. Now let's start the show. Let's go. Welcome to my channel. My name is Titan del 86, and today from S.H.Figuarts I present to you Android 19. This is how he appeared in Dragon Ball Z. This was a Tamashii Nations Web exclusive release. Therefore, it comes in the brown box. The box is typically average size compared to the regular S.H.Figuarts we've seen on this channel. Looking at the front of the box, you see a cutout of Android 19, and through the window you can see that he comes with 5 expressions, and he also has an extra Vegeta face. The box is not as big as I was expecting it to be. On the back side of the box, you see more close-up shots of Android 19, as well as doing various poses that this figure is supposed to be capable of doing. And you also see that famous scene where Vegeta ripped off his wrist, which we will try to replicate here later on. On this side, you have more close-up shots of Android 19. Android 19 comes in one blister pack. Overall, you can see it comes with 5 different expressions, a Vegeta action expression, 4 hand poses, and it also gives you the arms when the wrists were ripped off by Vegeta. And you could also interchange the hat to show his brain. I think that was a neat added feature to this figure. If you look closely at the bottom of the blister pack, you see this little stick looking thing. That is supposed to help you when you want to display him without the hat and you want to show the functioning brain. This is the 360 of Android 19 straight out of the box. Overall, he's really short. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Let me know in the comments what do you think of this Android 19 figure. He does have some very good details, especially one thing that I'm liking a lot is the shading on his pants. It really shows that transition from the light orange to the dark orange. I did notice a small smudge mark on the back because it looks like a little bit of a scrape, but it wasn't strong enough to peel the paint. The camera probably won't capture that though, so it's very minimal. Here you can see the details of the red ribbon icon right on the cap that he's wearing. Follow me on IG at Titan del 86. He does appear to be a well-rounded figure as far as balancing goes, so hopefully that won't be an issue. He's got some good details on the face if you look at the earrings. Now let's check out what articulation points come with Android 19. You can look to the left, look to the right. Not so much up and down. He does have the neck movement, which is part of the color of his outfit, but I'm not getting too much movement out of it. So looking up and down is going to be difficult for him. Here's the 360 on the arm. This is as much forward as you can stretch the arm. So he could almost get center. This is as far back as they go. If you want to straighten them out. One thing to note is that he's got some extra movement here to this piece here, which will kind of act like an extra shoulder, as you see here. since the shoulder piece doesn't rotate a whole lot. So you're basically limited to up and down movements by this joint here. But if you want to do rotational ones, then that's where this joint comes in. So this is kind of like the shoulder got divided into two sections. So this is the second part, which actually gives you the up and down movement, and then you get the rotations from the other joint. Here's the elbow. Even the elbow looks like it's divided into two sections, so you can do it this way, straight, or you can come in like that if you want a sharp angle. The wrist has got good rotation there, nice up and down. The edge here doesn't really interfere, so you're good there. And you do have some side rotation there. You can get some rotation of the arm without moving the black piece here. It's a little stubborn, but it's there if you need it. He has very good chest movement. Not much on rotating the hips, since it's basically using the same joint that is used for the chest. Kind of sad, but this is as far as the leg goes for him to do a split. And this is as far back as it goes, which is not what I was expecting, especially if you remember from the show. He was actually pretty flexible on doing those high kicks and leg movements. So that is something that we probably won't be able to do here. Or maybe we can. The knee kind of exploded into different sections that you see here. So this is as far back as the knee can do. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this. Look at that. So technically, you can open up the joint like this. You use the second piece this far back. Or if you want, you can just pull up the whole thing. As you see there. So maybe that's to make up for him not being able to move the legs a whole lot in the up and down, or even do splits. This joint is a lot looser than the other one, so hopefully that won't be a problem. You cannot rotate the legs, as you see here, so he lacks that type of movement. Also, you can do some rotation here by the foot. Not a whole lot, but I think you might be able to get 360 out of it, or not close enough for it. And that's for both sides. Here's for the toes. That's as far forward as it goes. It's got a little bit in the down position. This movement here, not a whole lot. It's got good side movement. It looks like he actually got shoelaces on his shoes. An android trying to tie his shoes. So hopefully stability. I still think stability is going to be good on this figure, but we'll see. And that's basically it. Here's a close-up of the different expressions that come with Android 19. The first one is a little bit of an upset tone, but he's looking to his right. The next one, which is the one that's got the brain on it, I put that in there just so you can see a close-up of it as well. In this one, he's surprised, he's already battle damaged. The one in the back center, that one shows him laughing, looking dead center. This is kind of when he was beating the crap out of Super Saiyan Goku. Center forward is Vegeta's action expression that came exclusive with this figure. I don't know if the camera can really capture, but you can kind of see the veins popping off on Vegeta's forehead. Then the one with the hat to the right, that's the neutral expression. Then the last one is got him with an evil smirk. I also gave you a close-up of the arms from the scene when Vegeta tore him up. I would have loved for them to have added a little bit more detail to kind of show like the two wires that if you recall from the episode. Here I think they kind of went a little bit basic, but that would have been an added touch if they would have did a little bit more coloring there. Basically, like I mentioned earlier, it comes with this little assist tool for you if you need help popping off the cap or the little brain thingy. Here you can see you insert it into the hole, give it a little push, and then it pops it out, and that's it. In this scene, I have Android 19 in his fighting stance. I gave them the normal expression that came with them. Hopefully you can see the details in his palm, where it shows the mechanism that allowed him to drain the energy. In this scene, he is ready to fight Goku. Overall, the figures got really good details that really capture what the character is. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. One of the difficulties I had with this figure is basically swapping out the heads. Pulling them out is pretty easy, but it becomes difficult when you try to attach them. The pin keeps bending and it makes it difficult. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Tandal86.
There are no people left to leave out.
This is Goku launching the Kameo wave, and I gave Goku the action expression. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. I gave Android 19 the happy expression that's got him all giggly and smiley. Here you can really see the details on Android 19's face. Here you can see the good details that they put on Android 19's palms. So you can see the red section where he absorbs the energies as he's trying to power it up. In this scene, I have Android 19 fighting Goku. Goku has done the Kameo wave, and Android 19 is very excited that he is about to absorb the energy blast, which is something that Goku didn't really know at this point. Let me know in the comments what are you thinking of this Android 19. The articulations that Android 19 has are really good. You can almost replicate any action scene that you want. They gave them some good hand gestures there to show different variations, as well as the expressions. All the expressions that he has are very good. He also has some really strong details that are captured, similar to how he showed up in the episodes. This is a really good Android to have in your collection. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Tandal86. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Let me know in the comments what do you think of this Android 19 figure. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Tandal86. It's a lot of orange on the screen today. Overall, the figure is really easy to balance. I haven't had any issues with it as far as trying to get him to do poses and stuff. Overall, this is a good figure of Android 19. S.H.Figuarts did a good job replicating him, as well as giving him good articulation points. Even though the legs you can't do much with it, if you really want him to get super high, kind of like what he did in the show, where he was able to throw high kick attacks, you will see that this figure is not capable of doing that. But he does have other alternatives. I really like the details that they put on his palms, so you can see the red gadget that allows Android 19 to absorb the energy. For this scene, I have Android 19 fighting Goku. You can see those evil piercing eyes. I gave Android 19 the expression with the evil grin on it, and I gave Goku the action expression, but in this case he looks like he's getting freaked out because he knows he is being overpowered by Android 19. As you can see, Goku's trying to fight back, but he's too weak due to the virus, where Goku never took the cure. So once he turned Super Saiyan, he kind of sped it up, and during his fight with Android 19, he was no longer able to keep up his stamina, so he ended up speeding up the virus, and he started feeling even worse and sick. So this gave Android 19 the advantage. This is seconds right before Android 19 started sucking up the energy out of Goku, using his right arm. If you like what you see, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Let me know in the comments what you think of this Android 19. It would have been nice if they gave you a scene where it shows them glowing, taking away the energy, but I think at that point they'll probably just give you a different body. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Titan del 86. Goku's really having a bad day today. Who will come and save him? I gave Android 19 the expression where he's looking to his right, and I gave Vegeta the expression where he's got the smirk. And here you can see Vegeta's deflecting one of Android 19's attacks. This is when they first started in hand-to-hand combat, especially after Android 19 asked Doctor Gero, also known as Android 20, if he could also fight Vegeta. And of course the doctor gave them permission to fight him. In this scene you can see more of all the different mechanisms that are inside his legs to give you that great articulation that you see there. If you like what you see, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Here I showed Android 19 levitating in the air. I know in the episodes where he was present, he was mostly levitating or flying. One thing to note is for him to be really high up in the air, you need like a special stand, more of a heavy duty one versus the regular ones that I have. As you see, it's really difficult to wrap the pincers around his body. So here I kind of did like the tripod style where it's holding him three-way, and obviously it's not too high up in the air because he is a massive figure. Don't forget to follow me at IG at Titan del 86. Is Vegeta really strong enough to defeat Android 19? Or will the android have the last laugh after it sucks the energy out of him? This is the action expression that came with Android 19 that shows Vegeta yelling at the top of his lungs, and you can see the veins popping on his forehead. I gave Android 19 the smirk expression because this is before the tides got turned on him, before he realized that he was outmatched by Super Saiyan Vegeta. I also removed the hat so you can see Android 19's brain, which is a cool feature that they added on this figure. Let me know in the comments what do you think of this expression for Super Saiyan Vegeta. In this really impossible scene, I have Super Saiyan Vegeta fighting Android 19. This is when Android 19 got the better of Vegeta and it grabbed him by the arms, and he was about to suck the energy out of Vegeta. But Vegeta, being as powerful as he is, he started pushing back. Don't forget to follow me on IG at Titan del 86. If you like what you see, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. You can really see Vegeta's frustration. I know in the actual show, Vegeta's feet were actually on Android 19's face, but here I just didn't want to do that. To achieve this pose, it was very difficult. It was a lot of balancing back and forth on both figures. But because Android 19 is a heavy set guy, he is very easy to balance. And here you can kind of see how the figure uses all its mass to help the Vegeta figure lift in the air. This goes to show you that Android 19's body is very solid. On this particular one, I'm not sure if the dimensions were slightly off on the expression for Vegeta, or was it just the hair that goes into the Super Saiyan figure, but I did struggle to get the faceplate onto the Super Saiyan hair.
I will never let you go.
Yes, that's the spirit, Android!
I gave Vegeta the smirk as he's holding the hands of Android 19, just to show that he's far stronger than anyone else. As you see, I gave Android 19 the damaged expression where he's in shock, and he's looking at his forearms, which are leaking oil at this point. This is a scene where Vegeta was able to pull the hands of Android 19. As I mentioned earlier, one thing I would have loved for S.H.Figuarts to have done with Android 19 would have been to add a little bit more detail on the damaged forearms where the hands were pulled off. It would have been nice if you would have had a little bit of colors just to show the circuitry, just to give it a little bit more detail. Overall, if you're a Red Ribbon Army Android fan, I suggest you get this Android 19. I had a lot of fun posing him, and as you see, it's a very solid figure. It is very easy to work with as far as whatever poses you want. The figure allows you to do that, as long as you're not trying to do any high kick maneuvers. Other than that, the figure is pretty rock solid. I know you're probably getting tired of Vegeta making a bunch of guest appearances on Android 19's video. At this point, I should have just called the video the unboxing of Android 19 and Super Saiyan Vegeta. But don't worry, Vegeta will get its own. This is all I have for you today. If you like what you're seeing, don't forget to leave your like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. And I'll see you next week with a brand new video. Thank you and bye.
Never say die! So these are the devices that you androids use to rob people of their energy.